Rassie, firstly, congratulations. Yes, you've been with SA Rugby for some time. Yes, you do carry, I suppose, or wear more than one hat. But insofar as your tenure goes as Springbok coach, I think congratulations, and it's going to be a long, tough slog ahead.
Yes, X, thanks for that. Obviously, it's a big challenge. Obviously, a massive pride thing. I'm really proud to have this job. And now the responsibility, I know what we're in for this specific year, for the World Cup next year and for the next 4 or 5 years. So, massive challenge, but tremendously proud.
Let's start with a little bit of clarification. We know that your appointment initially was that of Director of Rugby at SA Rugby. Now, as coach, are you going to relinquish that role after the World Cup? Do you stay on until beyond that?
Yes, no, I stay on until 2023. I'm going to do both roles there. In my previous job when I was at SA Rugby, I was basically Director of Rugby from the 7s downward, the SA schools, the SA team and the junior Springboks. So now actually just the Springbok team gets added to that. So it's definitely a lot of responsibility, but one I think I really can do. Look, our ranking tells the story. I think, what are we, 6? I'm not 6th or 7th, 5th. So it's in our hands. If we are just going to say, oh, we're going to roll over, nobody's going to do that. South Africans never do that. And I can tell you that although people are saying that all over in the media, I know the players on the ground believe that we can be quickly back to 1 and 2 in the world. And again, I think we've got the personnel and the players. It's just aligning everybody. So world ranking at this stage say what it is, and it is what it is. And we can only change that by actions and getting results on the park. Well, firstly, I don't want to play down the World Cup for next year. I think we're in with a big chance. I really believe we're in with a good chance. Again, because I've been on the other side and see how good our players are and how much value we have in our players. And so I think we're in with a good chance. I just say let's align quickly. Let's use the IP clever, and we're in with a big chance. So that's my take on the World Cup. Short-term goals is, listen, we're playing Wales in England. Let's get past that hurdle and get the morale up and get a winning feeling again and get some positiveness around the Springbok team. That will be a short-term goal. You ask, long-term is currently or consistently ranked in the top 2, 3 in the world and be number 1, as long as we can. Transformation, I think that's one of the things, not just transformation. I think when you get into the SA Rugby setup, we've got a very unique system in terms of 14 unions, our council. It's a different setup to Wales, who's got 4 teams, Scotland's got 2 teams, England's got owners for their clubs. We've got a totally different system. So anybody from the outside in, it takes you a month, 3, 4 months just to get used to that. So I think the benefit for me, who's been part of the system since 1994, when the game went to professional or starting to go professional, I understand transformation. I understand the battles that we go through. I know the targets. I signed my contract according to that. So it's not something that I come in and say, oh, this is the way it works. I know it before, and so I'm up for that. I'm going to support that and see how much we can hit those targets.